If you thought the rumored $50 price bump for the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro Max was outrageous, wait until you see this. Because if Apple's premium price tag doesn't make your wallet cry enough, here's something that absolutely will. A phone case that costs a jaw-dropping $11,500. And of course, this insanity could only come from Caviar, the luxury brand notorious for transforming ordinary smartphones into glittering, extravagant art pieces. Their latest Desperado collection takes things to an entirely new level of outrageous. We're talking phone cases decked out with concealable blades, brass knuckles, and bullets dipped in 24K gold. The crown jewel of the lineup? A model called Russian Roulette. And no, that's not just marketing. This case features a real rotating revolver cylinder with a single bullet lodged inside. It's bold, it's controversial, and honestly, it might feel a bit too much for most people. But Caviar insists it's the flagship of the series. What's wild is that you don't even need the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro Max to own this madness. Caviar is selling the Russian Roulette case for the iPhone 16 Pro Max 2 at a slightly less insane price of $10,490. That's right, only $10.5 to turn your iPhone into a golden symbol of risk and bravado. If gambling with bullets doesn't sound appealing, maybe you'd prefer something more Hollywood. Caviar also created a piece any die-hard Bruce Willis fan would instantly recognize, if of course every Bruce Willis fan also had $10,340 to blow on a phone case. Dubbed a daring tribute to iconic cinema weaponry, this luxury case is adorned with gold inlays, steel accents, and intricate engravings. At its center, a stunning miniature replica of the legendary Beretta 92, immortalized by Bruce Willis as John McClane in Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay. But for the 1%. Meanwhile, on the actual Apple side of things, the iPhone 17 Pro might finally bring a long-requested feature, reverse wireless charging. According to leaker Fixed Focus Digital, Apple has already finished initial testing. This means you could finally use your iPhone to charge accessories like AirPods, the Apple Watch, or even the MagSafe battery pack, a feature Android phones from Google and Samsung have had for years. Earlier leaks even claimed Apple is considering 7.5W reverse charging for both the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max, which could make topping up your gear faster and more convenient. On top of that, the iPhone 17 lineup is tipped to adopt the new 25W Qi 2 wireless charging standard. By comparison, the iPhone 16 Pro Max maxes out at 15W with Qi 2 and only hits 25W when paired with a 30W plus adapter. With the upgrade, the iPhone 17 could unlock faster, more efficient wireless charging speeds using the same adapter. If the leaks are true, Apple will unveil the iPhone 17 series in early September, and for once the most expensive part of your purchase might not even be the phone itself. Apple may be preparing to add a serious splash of drama to this year's iPhone lineup if the latest leaks are to be believed. According to the Weibo-based leaker Fixed Focus Digital, the upcoming iPhone 16 Pro Max will arrive in a brand new color that shimmers somewhere between bronze and deep rose, paired with a surrounding frame that gleams like polished titanium. Imagine pulling that out of your pocket, a device that doesn't just look like a piece of technology, but rather like jewelry forged with warmth and luxury in mind. What's intriguing is that this isn't the only whisper about Apple's color experiment. Earlier this month, another Chinese leaker stirred up buzz by claiming the new hue will officially be labeled rose rather than the iconic rose gold that Apple first introduced back in 2015 with the iPhone 6s. At first, these two accounts might sound like they're pointing in different directions, bronze versus rose, but the truth could be much more exciting. The iPhone 16 Pro Max may sport a finish so dynamic that it shifts depending on light and perspective, glowing bronze in one moment, then revealing a softer, rosier tone in another. If that's the case, Apple may be about to deliver one of its most visually captivating iPhone colors yet. For now, today's leak specifically calls out the iPhone 16 Pro Max, but let's be honest, it's hard to imagine Apple limiting such a bold new look to just one model. It's far more likely that the iPhone 16 Pro will share the spotlight, giving both Pro devices a fresh aura of sophistication. Of course, these new finishes won't replace the classics. We can still expect Apple to keep staples like timeless black, elegant white or silver, and the understated but modern gray natural titanium. But the conversation doesn't stop at color. Another rumor floating around suggests that Apple is fine-tuning its titanium manufacturing process this year. The result? A surface that gleams with a glossier, more reflective finish closer to the polished stainless steel of previous iPhones, while still maintaining titanium's superior strength and scratch resistance. Think of it as Apple's way of saying, why settle for durability or beauty when you can have both? This shift could give the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max a bolder, more premium aesthetic than their predecessors, catching the eye not only with color but also with sheer luster. And here's the part fans can barely contain their excitement, for the wait is almost over. Apple traditionally unveils its new iPhones in mid-September, which puts us only about 6 weeks away from the grand reveal of the iPhone 16 series. Like last year, we're expecting 4 models. But with one important twist, the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max are rumored to sport slightly larger displays. Combine that with new titanium finishes and a daring new color, and you have a lineup designed to turn heads the moment it's unveiled. So whether you're nostalgic for the days of rose gold or eager to see Apple push into bolder, bronze-inspired territory, the iPhone 16 Pro models may represent a fascinating evolution in Apple's design language. Bigger, shinier, stronger, and possibly wrapped in a finish that changes personality with every flicker of light, the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max could end up being not just phones but fashion statements. If the leaks hold true, September isn't just going to be another iPhone launch, it's going to be a showcase of Apple at its most daring. Apple fans' biggest surprise is here. Most trusted leaker Ice Universe post on X. According to Ice Universe, the iPhone can't be designed in curved screen. Don't believe such rumors. Apple has explicitly informed its suppliers that it will not adopt curved screens. At most, it may feature a visual curve effect, similar to the edges of an Apple Watch display, where the panel remains flat with the signature softly squared-off borders, while the glass subtly curves downward at the edges. The curvature will be minimal, achieving an edge-to-edge visual experience that feels modern, sleek, and immersive, but still maintains Apple's long-standing approach of prioritizing functionality and display clarity over unnecessary design gimmicks. The idea here is not to mislead consumers into believing in a fully curved panel, but to offer a refined illusion that enhances usability while keeping the display flat. The current challenge lies in thinning the TFE thin film encapsulation and optimizing the side OCA optical clear adhesive application. Apple engineers are working with extreme precision, because if this process is not executed properly, it could create a magnifying glass effect when viewed from the side, causing distorted visuals and reducing the premium quality Apple is known for. This delicate balance between design and optical accuracy is what makes Apple different from its competitors. The goal is to ensure that while the edges appear visually appealing, the user never experiences distortion, reflection, or visual discomfort. Apple is taking extra care to achieve this by refining adhesive layering techniques, testing multiple glass curvature prototypes, and ensuring durability is never compromised. This is the general direction Apple is pursuing: absolutely no quad-curved screens. A unibody quad-curved glass design might be possible in the future, but only the glass would bend. The display itself would remain entirely flat, with zero curvature, delivering a flawless premium user experience without sacrificing optical integrity.